I see both sides, but at least Jasmine is being at least like she's like honest, true to herself. So I see both sides, and it's hard to like think one is in the right, one's in the wrong.
Welcome back to Behind the Drama, where we're going to be getting into all the drama from last night's episode of 90 Day The Last Resort. From Gino considering an open marriage.
Gino, if she was to share location services, would it be more likely that you would be in this open relationship if she was to give you that?
Yes or no?
To what went down with Stacy and Florian.
I'm supposed to believe this story? And you're disappearing all the time? Up and you're gone, your location's off?
No.
Would you have a last hurrah before you came here?
What are you talking about?
What am I supposed to think? What am I supposed to think? I can't trust you.
And Natalie and Josh's issues.
I'm still in the back of my mind thinking about, you know, how bad I was treated for the majority of being here. You know, I still have that worry that, you know, tomorrow could be a bad day and all of this progress could be lost.
Today we're joined by Matt and Amani, who are on this season of 90 Day Fiancé. How are you both feeling? Ready to get into all the drama?
Sure. Yes. Finally somebody else to talk about.
Before we get into talking about the episode, could you quickly tease about what we're going to be able to see with both of you on your season of 90 Day Fiancé?
I'm gonna see a huge emotional roller coaster, lots of drama, a lot of ups and downs. When you think you figured it out, you really did not figure it out, and a lot of secrets revealed.
She couldn't have said it better.
I'm very excited to see your journey play out this season, but we do have to get into what happened on The Last Resort. So we started off the episode with Jasmine, who Natalie is thinking might have been cheating on Gino. What do you both think?
You know, I got all the respect in the world for Jasmine, but I think she's playing puppeteer, and I think she was playing a man.
Okay.
It's hard to make any judgment. I think some things like are not making sense. Like, why is Gino not wanting to be intimate with Jasmine? Like, I don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Like, there got to be a reason, you know, that's not being clear. I see both sides, but at least Jasmine is being at least like she's like honest, true to herself. So I see both sides, and it's hard to like think one is in the right, one's in the wrong. So. Well, I will be Switzerland.
Well, since the show's aired, we have obviously found out that Jasmine is expecting a baby with Matt. Were you shocked about that, or
I was shocked.
I'm not shocked at all.
Well, I was shocked. Like, I was like, whose baby is it first? That was my reaction.
She did look really happy in the photos with him. Like, good for her if that's what happens after the resort. I mean, obviously we don't know exactly what happens, but if she's happy, I feel like that's great, you know?
Totally.
So how do you think Gino's feeling about the news?
It must be hard for him, even though he might pretend that it's not or try to say it's not. Like, I sympathize for him, for sure.
I could see it in his eyes, man. I feel for him.
Yeah.
You know, and, I mean, if I could be there for him, I would. You know, I've been messaging him as much as I can on social media, showing him the support, but...
I didn't agree to the open marriage yet. It's something I'm considering right now.
It's so crazy that Gino's even considering this. The concept of an open marriage could work for some people. It bothers me, though, with these two because they're not those people. Jasmine is so jealous. And Gino is very insecure because of Jasmine, but Gino is insecure. Gino's not gonna be okay with other guys sleeping with his wife.
During group therapy, Gino said he was actually considering the open marriage. Do you think he was actually considering it, or do you think he was just saying that to like keep the peace?
You know what's sad? When you love someone so much and they want to do something that you like, man, like I'm never gonna do this, but then you start thinking about it because you don't want to lose that person. That made me so sad for Gino, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like he got served up his own heart and he ate it.
Yeah, because it feels like if to have that work, they both have to be wholeheartedly into that. Do you agree with that? I know you're in a throuple relationship, so you have a unique perspective on this. But I feel like to be happy in that kind of relationship, you both have to want it. It seemed like it was mostly Jasmine.
It was forced on him.
Yeah, absolutely, and it wasn't communicated from the very beginning.
And it's different. He's not like involved in it. Like if I was going to have a relationship with Anya without Matt involved, it would not be this experience at all.
Yeah, we'd be Gino and
It's
Jasmine.
disrespecting your partner. If you want to be with other people, then let your partner go, you know?
Yeah.
Am I attracted to him? But I see him as a friend. I'm not in love. I love you, baby.
Jesus, I hope you're not in love.
No, I'm not in love.
I've trusted you.
I want us to be together. I don't want to get divorced. I want us to grow older together. I want us to make things work, baby, please. I haven't cheated on you, and it hurts me that you're accusing me. All I did was to be honest to you. And it hurts me that you think that way, Gino, because I swear to God, I haven't lied. Like I promise. Like he's a friend.
And Gino did question Jasmine about her feelings about Matt. Do you think she was being truthful? She was like saying that she doesn't have a lot of...
he's just a friend.
Yeah, do you think she was telling the truth?
You know, I enjoy that. I'm gonna call it out. Like, as a girl that's I could tell in her eyes, she liked him. How many times us girls were like, oh, he's just a friend. He's not just a friend. Like, she has feelings for him. She likes him. She's attracted to him, you know, because you want to like, so.
Yep. You didn't leave with 2 girls. You left with the one.
I'm not left with no one. I just in walking with her. Keep the story straight. And walking like same direction, you know, almost like falling down, you know, he's drunk, you know, and I open the main door. I buzz the elevator. I go to my floor. He's going to his floor. Sid, this is the story.
So you didn't take her back to her apartment? Like,
no, what
house?
No.
You know, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
No, thank you, ma'am. No, I don't do that, thank you, ma'am.
Jumping to another couple, we could talk about Stacy and Florian. She confronted him about his night out with Darcy and Georgie. Now, do you think he was being truthful? Do you think he was cheating? What do you feel about that?
I mean, they've had problems in the past, and it all came to you know, out in the open. So if it hasn't by now, it probably didn't happen. He was probably just being a good guy.
But I feel like I only see Darcy's side.
I understand the suspicion.
Right? Florian's never said anything.
And the problem is, I don't see Florian doing the things to earn back the trust.
That too.
What do you think it would take for them to mend their relationship?
You know, I mean, honestly, just for their words and their actions to meet up with each other.
I think Flores needs to give more affirmation, more action, make her feel more secure in the relationship. Yeah.
And what do you think about having Darcy on the show? I was so excited when she showed up.
She was amazing. She was so fabulous. Like, that was amazing entrance, amazing outfit. She looked amazing.
it was a good thing because she's in between both of them, so there's something to relate to both of those cast members. She brought out the problem.
I wish I had a sister who has my back like that.
Yeah, I that's like it's.
But she didn't take it hard on him either.
No, she was there for her sister. I love it.
Yeah.
I love them, the twins.
I know.
They're
I
so
want
fabulous.
their show to come back. I'm petitioning for Darcy and Stacy to come back because I just think they're so fun. I love all their outfits. I love it when people serve up fierce outfits. So I'm like, yes.
They're true to themselves. You know, that's why I love them, and they're so fashionable.
They're confident. They're very fun to watch. Now, Florian did end up apologizing to Stacy. Do you think he was being genuine, or do you think he was just saying that to get her off his back?
I gotta say that he was a genuine person. There's nothing about it that made me seem like that he's a liar or anything. He seems like he's up there for the right reasons to save his relationship.
Yeah, I think he wants to make it work with his wife. Yeah.
And Brandon was about to leave the retreat, but Julia, she convinced him to stay. What did you think watching that scene? What do you think about their relationship?
Brandon, my man, I'm sorry, you got to swallow this one. You know, she shouldn't be without her family. If she wants her family here, her family should come here. I mean, that's something that I've always told the many that I supported. You know, please bring all the family you want here. You know, as humans, we're made to be together, and you know, leaving family behind just isn't natural.
Yeah, well, we've only been getting along for 2 hours. Before that, like, it was tough. I made a commitment to Natalie, if we make it through this, you know, retreat, that I would take her to my house, and I stand by that. But although we're taking steps forward, you know, I'm still in the back of my mind thinking about, you know, how bad I was treated for the majority of being here. You know, I still have that worry that, you know, tomorrow could be a bad day, and all of this progress could be lost.
But during group therapy, Natalie brought up Josh's house again. She still hasn't been to it. She really wants to see it. He seems pretty over it, though. Do you think there's any hope for their relationship at this point?
That relationship is just weird. I can't seem to, like, make sense of it.
I just think he's been
We meet to Vegas. Hey, you need to take her to Vegas. Let's start with that.
Bring me to Vegas. Yeah, I mean, I love
Vegas right now.
Yeah, I mean, I loved it. I really think that, you know, those two, they have some chemistry built there. I think she's a little overboard sometimes, but as long as he can get
I
used to
disagree.
that.
I think she's being true to herself. That's her personality. You know?
I think she has
agree
a
with
lot
that.
of feelings.
She does.
Yeah, and I think that if she can just cool it and he can remain patient, then they'll get along great.
Okay.
I think he's very protective of his family and who he brings around. But at this point, it's been 3 years. I think like he's maybe using excuses not to like bring her. But at this point, I think she's in the right. It's taking too long.
I can see both sides of this one. I mean, that is probably the evenest couple out there when it comes down to their problems. You know?
Yeah, I do think she should maybe pay attention to his actions as opposed to his words.
Oh, his body language has it all.
Yeah. Well, wishing her the best, wishing him the best.
Wishing everyone the best,
Yes.
really.
At this point, which couples do you think have the most hope that will make it out of the resort together?
Probably Brandon and Julia.
Oh, yeah.
They have the least serious problems, I think.
Yeah, and they look made for each other. I mean, really. I mean, Josh and Natalie look great together. I think if they worked on some problems, that they could make it out of there. I wish Ari and Benny made it.
Well, I guess we're going to have to tune into the rest of the season to see exactly what happens. Thank you so much for watching Behind the Drama. Make sure to check out 90 Day The Last Resort Monday nights on TLC, and check out Matt and Amani's journey on 90 Day Fiancé on Sunday nights on TLC.